everyone, now we're going to see how Tatev, who just made a video for the Wim Hof's birthday with the ice bath and everything, she's going to go to her icy water and then tell us what actually this the skills to be in icy water and practice, how it affected her life. So Tatev, go ahead. Let me see if I can turn the camera. Here we go.
I don't even know how to do that.
Go ahead.
You gotta show me. This is not enough ice, but
I
it's
think
pretty
that's
cold outside still.
Yeah, it is cold. But don't you want to take your shirt off? It's kind of okay. All right, Tat. So while you're going, I guess you can talk. For you, it's very easy.
Mushroom
Okay.
I have a thing for mushrooms too.
So what is it about? Less than a year ago, you went to Spain to 1 week retreat.
My infamous mother. Will you hold these, Mama?
Yeah, and I knew it's going to be the best gift for you because it's going to benefit your health and lifestyle and everything. Now we can talk about.
One of the best things, and doing the breathing practice. I wasn't really doing much breathing before, right? You sent me, I don't think.
I mean, you were doing some, but not the always cold water. Yeah, but it has to be together to give you what you have.
Then I have not been sick. That was what? August? July? End of July.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have to tell that Tatev has every creative personality. She can be very hyperactive, but then it's very easy to get down emotionally. And she's going through some, as we do from time to time. And if not this ice cold water, she would have feel way less happier at this moment. Okay. This is it.
And you know, when we were in the ice, we would make a frequency, a sound together, and that helps you too, you know. Ooh, and the women, up to fire, and that warms you up. And so you take your hands and you put them inside your thighs, and preferably when you first do this, you hopefully have someone in front of you looking straight in your eyes.
I'm doing it.
To trust you, to know that you are able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is going away, so it's hard.
Yeah.
But today I didn't do necessarily the breathing before I went to the water.
You'll do after you come out. So just tell for people who just never heard about this or know very little about this, how did it affect your everyday life? It's okay. It's extraordinary.
Right now I'm really blessed to have two mamas in my life who are hosting me, but technically speaking, I'm kind of homeless. I was exiled from my New York City apartment with astronomical prices, so it would have been really easy for me to go to be a victim of depression. Not like I don't know what that is, because I've been very depressed before too. If I didn't do this every day, not just the ice water, but the breathing. There's basically the Wim Hof method. There's 3 sessions of 30 breaths that you take to alkaline your body with deep breaths.
Yeah, go ahead, breathe.
You think, you don't necessarily need to divide your breath into 3 parts, but internally you think of your abdominal area, your chest and your head, and you try to breathe from your abdominal area, chest and your head into your head space, as much oxygen as possible. And when you let go, the point is not to completely empty your belly from oxygen, but the point is to relax your muscles, so it's more like a letting go. The main point is to every time breathe more oxygen than you did in your previous breath.
So look, what I think, sorry to stop you. Everybody can hear this from Wim Hof directly, right?
Yes.
I would like you to tell everyone,
for
you, what was it? Okay, it's shocking experience when people look at you, oh my God, you're crazy. That's not the goal, obviously. How it affects your emotional and mental health.
Yeah.
Mine the same way, actually.
Yeah.
But right now you tell us while you're there.
Well, certainly doing physical exercises helps too, but this oxygenating your body puts a different perspective on your life. When your body is so alkaline and you do the holding of the breath and you press the oxygen to your central cortex, you naturally release opioids, yes, which kind of numb your pain receptors. But in addition to that, it puts you in a very
You
euphoric,
expand.
very clear state
Yes,
of mind of
yes.
what is the focus and the meaning of your existence here, which really is what, to be happy, to make the best of your day and to be healthy. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account and stuff. And particularly in this scenario of my case of, not having a home technically, and although, like I said, I'm very blessed that I'm being hosted, it puts me in very, very dark places because like my mom said, I'm an extremely social person, social butterfly, and have a high leadership role, but I find myself oftentimes very alone and very difficult to even admit my internal emotions to myself. And when I'm doing the breathing, it's almost like a light turns on in your brain. In your head, yeah?
Yes.
A light switch is turned on and you see things clearly instead of going blindly in the dark and becoming a self-pitying, miserable person, And in addition to this, I wasn't necessarily told about the cold water, but I feel this way. When my ears are cold, I warm up better. So every time I do 3 sessions of, like now, I'm about to go in with my head. So give me a second.
I guess it's time to come out. Go ahead. I'm a little concerned because it's cold, but you got used to
like
it.
I said, I haven't
you
been
got
sick.
used to it.
Where's the wood? I haven't been sick since I've been.
Yeah. This is a girl that was getting sick quite often. Little cold, and she was sick. No, she doesn't get sick. Emotionally, she's very stable, stays happy no matter what. Sometimes, of course, sadness comes when there is a lot of issues, but it never gets to level of depression. It pulls her out. As a mother, I can totally guarantee and prove what she was talking about. This incredible girl went through a lot, and cold water, it was the best gift I could do for her, to go and meet with Wim Hoff and get this technique. Okay, want to come out? Okay.
It clarifies things, puts things in perspective, and you understand what your priority is too. Even just with the breathing. But I find this ice water is also helpful. Like I said, this is not enough ice. As you can see, it kind of all melted at this point. When we started doing this practice, and I haven't done it at all, and Wim Hof comes from his room, he's like, 10 minutes for us. We're like, okay, you're hi, Aunt Marta. We're like, okay, you're crazy, man. We can't do that for 10 minutes. But we did, and that was extremely painful. Right now, I don't necessarily feel that. Yes, my body is shocked and alert, but that first time when we entered, the pool was filled with ice, not really water.
Right.
So you truly feel like white fire is burning you. Not only you, but it feels like you are burning, shooting white flames.
Right. But for beginners, need to mention that don't do it just out of nowhere. You have to be prepared. You have to be aligned.
Yes,
it's very important. The inner work is very
do that.
important. So
before even Wim Hof,
it's work. It's inner work before you get those kind of things.
Now it's time to boast. I have really powerful lungs, so I've been training in the bathtub since I was a kid to hold my breath. So it is often said during his retreats to not hold your breath or do the holding of the breath even above water when you're inside water. What can I say? It's something, probably
it's something to keep you
crazy, but whatever. It keeps you
healthier and happier. That's what really matters. But it's a lot of work. It's not like don't jump into this cold water out of nowhere and get sick.
No,
it's not the case.
You should do this first with someone who knows what they're doing and talking about. And then this I've been doing it for 3 weeks now.
Basically, what happens? This cold water creates like artificial shock in your body. Well, it is shock. It is shock. And when your body is in a shock, it unfolds all the sleeping mechanism in your body, all the sleeping potentials wake up, and you see things very clearly. All this silly programming that we have in our mind. Oh, I don't have enough money. What's going to happen tomorrow? You stop worrying about those not important things. You just become more present. And it's easier to be happy when you're present. That's the whole thing. So I am a little bit worried about my girl now. Trying to convince her to come out, but she doesn't want to.
It feels so
Come
good
out.
outdoors. You don't want to come out.
And we're gonna do exercise.
Now we have to do warm up. So
yes, it's necessary. So we're gonna say
stand-
goodbye. Thank you.
you stand in a horse stand, yeah. So gradually you warm up your blood vessels and you move your torso. And you want to come out of life?
Yes.
Thanks
So
so much.
I guess this
You
is
do
it.
that? Accept? No, I think
No.
we go here. Press the live for a second again,
I don't
Bye,
think
everyone.
that's the case. See?
or maybe you just press
You
X
go.
and that's it.
Okay, that's right.
End.